Hi guys, John Catalano here from Diamond Audio, and today I'd like to talk to you about the top 5 mistakes you're doing with DSP right now. Mistake number 1, you're not selling it. So when we're talking about not selling it, we mean you are not looking at a DSP as a necessity. It is not an accessory. This is a need to have in most modern vehicles. The vehicles today have sound systems that are pre-EQ'd. There's anomalies in the vehicle that you need to correct for. And if you're not installing that DSP and making those changes, you're shortchanging the customer. This piece, a DSP, is just as important as the amplifier or speakers that you're installing in that vehicle. This is a have to proposition. Mistake number 2, you're not charging for the tuning. So with mistake number 2, you not charging for the tuning, we're talking about you're nervous. You got the guy to go ahead and pay for the DSP, and now you're worried that he's not going to go for the 2 hours of tuning time. Well, again, you're shortchanging the customer and you're shortchanging yourself. This is a need to have. Look at it like a dash kit or an interface or something that you would not be able to do this install without this piece of equipment. You wouldn't install a turbo in a car and not put it on the dyno and tune that. So you need to be able to be tuning this DSP, and you need to be spending the correct amount of time doing the correct job while you're tuning the DSP. Mistake number 3, you're not asking for help when you need it. So I've been in the bays, and I understand that asking for help sometimes is difficult. We got guys that, on the other hand, that they can't put in a screw without calling tech support first. We're not looking for you to be like that. But if you're stuck, you're in the interface, you're not getting the results that you want, please reach out to us. Or, even if it's another brand, reach out, and we should be able to help you figure out why you're having the results that you're having. That's what we're here for. We need you to help. We want you to have a quick installation time, or as quickly as possible. And then we want that customer experience to be as high as possible. And if that requires you asking for some help, then please do so. Mistake number 4, you're skipping the time delay. The number 4 biggest mistake is skipping that time delay. And what we mean is, you've done the tune, hopefully you're using an RTA, and you've fixed the anomalies in the vehicle, but it could be even better. You're not doing the time delay. I don't know why guys are doing installs and they're skipping it. I don't know if they're scared of using a tape measure or what that might be. I highly recommend getting a metric tape measure. It makes life much easier. You're literally, all you have to do is measure the front speaker to the listening position, each driver measure to the listening position. Then you're going to take the shortest distance, add it to the longest distance. You abstract those two, and that's what you add for your time delay. It's a very, very simple process. You're going to see dynamics and staging and things just like leap out of the dashboard when you do it correctly, and it doesn't take that long. Literally measuring those things. Don't skip this step. You're taking away half of the benefit of what a DSP can do by not adding time delay. Mistake number 5, you're using generic tunes without testing afterwards. So the guys that are kind of scared of DSP but are actually selling it, then what happens is they fall back onto just using generic tunes. While this is a great starting point, you really have to be testing to make sure that that tune is working correctly in that vehicle. You can find out lots of other things that could be possibly going wrong. You could have a speaker that's not mounted correctly or out of phase, and you're getting some cancellations because of that. And these things will be shown when you do testing. So break that RTA out. If you don't have one, pick one up. There's lots of great options out there. DMRTA from Audio Control is a great piece, very portable, easy, connect it to your laptop or whatever your flavor of RTA is. But get that thing out, knock the dust off of it, and start tuning these vehicles and getting a baseline with that generic tune, but then fine-tuning it for that particular vehicle and the situation and speakers that you have on that installation. Well, thanks for listening to my 5 mistakes that you're making with DSP. And hopefully you've learned something and you can start integrating DSP into your installations. so you get the best performance possible and the customer gets the best experience possible. Thank you.